Hello, my name is Miss Stewart Riggs, or Miss KSR, and I want to welcome you to Business Law Online. So here is our platform, and a couple of things to note that are very important is we're taking an 18-week course and stuffing it down into 8 weeks. So you're going to be pretty busy those 8 weeks, so kudos to you for taking a summer course, and I'll try to make it as easy on you as possible. The way your Haiku is set up, you have your weekly or daily announcements, and I will post stuff 2 or 3 times a week on here, reminders, things like that. So you just keep your eyes out here on this page. The first thing you're going to do is you should have gotten an email that asks you to fill out the student information form. So that is your first grade in the course, actually. Course orientation, things you need to know. This is just some areas where you might need to know more about me, your overview of your course, what is business law. You're going to see several times discussion posts are very important. And in a small class like this one, you're going to be having that class talk, that back and forth with me mostly. And a good discussion is 3 to 5 sentences. And you'll need to reply when I reply back to you so that we're having an actual discussion. It's not just one post and you're done. Your schedule is here. You can kind of see this can kind of be changed up, but at the same time, this is how we're pacing out. Your expectations, of course, your behavior should be the same as if you were in a face-to-face classroom. How to contact your teacher. How to get organized. Plan out, work hard, organize your week in detail. There's no way you can wait till Friday and do all the assignments in one day. So try not to multitask while you're working. Make sure you've got a good computer and that you are focused on doing the work. We've got the procedures and grading policies, and I'll look at the grading policies very quickly. The discussions, class talk is 20%. Practice quizzes you can take over and over again, they're 10%. Classwork or daily assignments, 15%. Projects, you don't have but 1 or 2 projects, and they're really not that big, but they're 30%. You actually have 1 this week. And then unit assessments. The syllabus, again, discussions are very, very important. It talks about here's the rubric for posting in a discussion and how you reply to your classmates. If you don't have 2 classmates, if you're in a really small class like this one is, then this doesn't apply to you. You just reply to the teacher. And then we have the textbook. Now, one thing I will want you to notice is the calendar tab. The calendar tab is where we're going to see what's due when. So you begin 1.01 Monday, June 1st, and it is due by Sunday, June 7th at midnight. Then you will start 102 and 103, which will be due by midnight on the 14th. So this shows what's due when. I also have broken it up by weeks because I know this is a first-time course. So week 1 is actually June 1st through the 5th, but everything's due on the 7th. And I have listed for you here's a list of your graded assignments for week 1, student information form, sign up for Remind, which you'll see, and introduce yourself. Then you get into the content. 101 is broken into 3 parts. It's a pretty large unit, but it's easy done. The agency research project, some people see that word project and kind of freak out. It is not hard. You just choose an agency like the FBI and you make a PowerPoint about that agency and answer the questions I've asked you to answer. So when you click on June 1st, you see what all you need to go through for the week. So the first thing I want you to go through is note-taking skills. And although I don't grade your notes, it's up to you to take notes on videos, PowerPoints, and your text booklet, because you can use those notes on your test. This is good to help you learn how to take different types of notes. Then we have the Remind app. This is a great way for us to communicate. We can text back and forth. You don't have to have a smartphone for the Remind app. You can do it on a computer and just go to the Remind webpage and sign up for SVA Business Law, and then you and I can text back and forth through our phones. A lot of times a student will do an assignment like in your first 101 assignment. It wants you to do a graphic organizer. Well, if you want to do that by hand and take a picture of it and send it to me through Remind, that's fine. Or you can do it using technology like Google Draw. Then you have the introduction assignment, and you will see that here, and you just introducing yourself. You and I may chat back and forth. I've already put my introduction on here. Then we start in with what are we doing in 101, and here's 101A, 101B, 101C, 101 assessment. So this is the setup you'll have, and then I will add week 2, June, I think it's the 7th through the 13th, maybe. And so every week you'll have assignments. The more you communicate with me, the better off you are. If you get behind, you need to let me know so that I can help you. And I'll be glad to do that. So here's an overview of your class. I hope that this helps you. If you have any questions, please get in touch with me, and I'll be glad to help you any way that I can. Thanks.